What's going on? Today I was going to go over just showing you how four bolts work on four different centerfire rifles. Then I'm going to show you the brake barrel on one. I have a shotgun and two centerfire rifles that are brake barrels, and I have four rifles that are bolt actions. I don't like semi-automatic stuff very much. I like to be able to put the round into the chamber when I want it in there. I don't like it already pre-put in there. So that's why I don't like semi-automatics. Well, one of the reasons. So I'm going to show you how these bolts, how easy they are, or how hard they are. This rifle right here is a Marlin, and I bought it used in Santa Rosa, and it's my most expensive rifle. It was my first centerfire rifle that I bought. I gotta turn this because the sun's coming in. So, maybe about right there. See my coffee? So let's do it at that angle. So the Marlin, I don't remember what model it is or anything like that. Oh, here we go. It says the Marlin Firearms Company, Mayfield, Kentucky. Anyways, it's a 243. All right, it's got a really nice trigger on it and stuff like that. It looks almost like the AccuTrigger on the Axis 2 from Savage. But anyways, this right here, this bolt comes up real easy. I guess the rifle maybe be really broke in, and so when I bring it up, the bolt is real easy to operate, and a little wiggly, but who cares? You know, it works just great. I don't have any issues with this bolt. This bolt is just amazing. Okay, let's go over to the Savage Axis XP. All right, and this one here. So the first one, the Marlin, was a 243. This is a 6.5 Creedmoor. See that? That's kind of stiff, but that's okay, you know. It's just really hard, you know, very stiff, and it kind of catches a little bit sometimes. But basically, really, really, really smooth. It's great. Coming up is the only really stiff part right here, you know. But that'll break in. This is a really new rifle. So, not as good as the Marlin, by any means. Marlin is the best bolt I got. Okay, let's go over to the Savage Axis 2. And this one's a 223. See that? Kind of stiff. Coming up. Easy going back and forth. And then about the same. It's almost like the Axis XP, the way it works. Pretty much identical. Hard to come up, easy to come down. I don't mind it being hard to come up. That way it doesn't get knocked loose too easy. That's okay for me. So, still again, not anywhere near how the Marlin is. Marlin's got the best one so far. Now this one I've never shot. Okay, this one I just got recently. This is the Thompson Compass, or the TC Compass. Smith & Wesson 308. Um, this is my least favorite of all the bolts so far, but the rifle itself has got some qualities which I like better than the qualities of the other rifles. The Axis 223 is extremely accurate. I mean, extremely. The Creedmoor, I still got to find the right bullets for it. The 243, it shoots good. All right, so here's the compass. All right, up and down a lot harder. That up about the same as the Axis is coming up, which is fine for me. A little tough, but to push it down is also a little tough. Okay, but that'll break in too. I've never used this, but it to move it back and forth, it doesn't really move quite as smooth as any other bolts at all. And it's about as loose as the Marlin is, you know. And kind of catches a little bit, but this will break in, I'm sure. It kind of catches if I don't push it a certain angle. If I get too high and push it, then it sticks. See right there? I'm pushing on the outside. That sticks. But if I just go nice and even, not too much of an issue, but not great. So this is the worst bolt of all these 4 rifles for me. But like I said, it's brand new, never used it. Might work out real good. So yeah, it kind of sticks going in. You know, it's not really well lined up. Too much space in there. Okay. There you have it. The Marlin's about the best of these 4 rifles for me. Then the Savage rifles. Then the Compass. All right. Now, this is not a bolt action. This is a break barrel. And I like break barrels better than bolt actions. And I like bolt actions better than semi-automatics. Semi-automatics and automatics are my least favorite of all rifles. So you pull this right here, and then it breaks open, and then it's a single feed. Extremely accurate. The rifle itself is 3 feet long. This is the CVA 223. They don't make these anymore. They make quite a few other ones, starting with the 243. They also make black powder rifles. There's 2 different size 243 rifles they make. They make one that's a little shorter, one's a little longer. The shorter one is just a little longer than this, and that's somewhere around $230, somewhere around there. And then the other one, which is longer, is about $270. So it depends what you want. I like the shorter one. Take it into the brush, you know. Weighs about 5.5 or 6 pounds. Really easy. And then what I do is I just put some bullets in here, or I'll put a little pad back here with some bullets in it. They're only about $5.5 or $6 for those. But the Marlin, right here, this Marlin, the bolt, amazing. You know, a little tough coming up, not much. A little tough going down, but basically real smooth. So this is the scope that came with the rifle. Whoever had it before took pretty good care of it. So, and then on the magazines, the Marlin doesn't have a magazine externally. You just feed it in right here. And then the Savage ones come little tough to take out sometimes, but not too bad. And then you can buy one magazine holds 10 shots, 10 cartridges on places like eBay for about $70. I don't know about the Creedmoor magazine, but it's a possibility that might be available too. This one is real stiff, and a lot stiffer to take out than the 223. So maybe I'll get another magazine and see if it comes out easier. I don't care if it comes out easier. I'm not like a rapid shooter or anything like that, but some people are. And I put a cheap bipod on there for long distance shooting. It's the only really, that and the 308 maybe take out some long distances. But I just wanted to go over what I did and say that the Marlin is really, really good as far as the bolt goes. The best one of these four, and the sloppiest and toughest one is the TC Compass. But who knows? Could break in. Another thing, couple things about the TC Compass is this unscrews. Not in California you can do this, but some places it's legal. You can put a suppressor on here. Right there, it's a threaded barrel. Right there. I forgot the size on it of the threading. You can look it up if you're interested. I can't do that here. Maybe if I go to another state and get paperwork and get all that authorized, I can do it if I move somewhere else. It's a really light rifle. Another thing is it's got lands and grooves where it's 5 and 5. I think the other ones are like 6 and 6. So there's some advantages of the TC Compass over the other rifles. So worse bolt, more features in it that are beneficial for me. So I wouldn't mind having one of these in a 223. The TC Compass, I got that for about $249. Pretty cool. The Marlin I paid $400 for. I probably could have got it cheaper, but hey, you know, it's a good gun shop. Only had one bad experience there at Rinker Arms where the guy wasn't listening to me and they accused me of being rude, which I wasn't. You know, they said they're willing to talk to me about it. The guy told me to go other places, not to go there on my initial phone call. But hey, you know, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody deserves a second chance in many situations. Not every situation. But anyways, that's it. As far as the recoil pads, the Axis XP and the TC Compass have the nicest recoil pads. See right there? And right there. The Axis 2 is the same as the XP. The Marlin is real stiff, and so is the CVA. So I would say the Compass has the about equal, little bit maybe a little bit better than maybe the Axis, or they're close. It's hard to tell. Haven't shot it yet. It's a 308, so have a little more recoil than the Savage rifles. Well, that's about it.